Hello, Internet. I blew something up that cost probably well over $2,000. Have you?
No.
Lucky? I work in the industrial electronics world. Okay, we buy hardware for other businesses that manufacture crap. Okay, what? What's the matter?
No, I was dozing off.
Oh, wow. Already bored. Thank you for joining us, Internet. This is the Craig and Chris Show. We hope you subscribe to our boredom. Anyways,
Boredom.
Their boredom, correct.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. What we do is we have these drives. These drives run motors. Don't fall asleep.
I'm
Okay.
with you.
And these drives get pricey. I'm not going to elaborate on the details. They just get expensive. And so I go to hook this drive up, and you just got to put certain wires in certain places.
Now, these are not the drives that you get in like your household computer.
No. These are drives that run an actual motor, a physical motor on a machine. Okay, so the drives can be anything from this small all the way up to like the size of
this room.
This room, yeah.
Wow.
Thankfully, I didn't blow up one of those. Not yet. Anyways, I went to actually kind of start this thing up, and I wired it and everything, and I just put a jumper in the wrong place. It was one wire, a 5-cent wire. I put in the wrong place, and this is exactly how it went down. Because in order to throw the power to this is on 230 volts. Okay. You got a whole switch, like on the cool movies where they go, and then the power.
When they fry the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You pull the switch, and then the power gets applied to it.
Okay.
And this is literally how this went down for me. I went pop, and I go, damn it!
It's a loud pop.
A loud pop.
Like firecracker.
Yeah, more like something obviously just blew up. Firecracker's probably as accurate as you can get.
Okay.
And then I look over and I see that the whole display on this device has completely been trashed and all that.
Ooh.
And so this was a very expensive product that I blew up. But thankfully, since we are an electronics department, I went and saw our genius in the electronics department. He was actually able to fix my mistake with a 15-cent part. This is what's amazing about electronics. People don't even realize it. 99% of the time when one of your pieces of hardware fails, it's like an IC, which is like 31 cents, or it's a resistor, which is like 60 cents, or it's like, in my case, that's what it was a resistor. Or it's, something else like capacitors are really big ones that'll fail. It's these small, like $1 to $2 parts that end up being what blew up. And that's what it was for me. And I got lucky.
Yeah.
But I did blow up a $2,000 piece of equipment.
Wow.
I got out of it, though.
That's a lot.
Blowing up expensive stuff is scary.
That's a hazard of your job, blowing crap up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's part of the deal. If I don't do it right, I will destroy things. If I don't do it right, people can get hurt. I mean, that's that kind of thing. So that is a reality of my job.
And now you're posting on the internet that you blow stuff up and are unreliable.
We hope you go with us, Internet, and our fantastic engineering team. Have you guys ever blown anything up? Because that's just one of the few things that I've blown up. I've actually destroyed a number of relays. I'm really not doing myself justice here. In reality, how do you learn? You end up breaking stuff first, right? Isn't that right?
Sure.
Hopefully you don't end up hurting somebody. But usually 90% of the time, you end up screwing something up and fixing it without the end user or the customer even realizing it.
I don't think I've ever broken anything really that would be expensive beyond like a lawnmower or something. I do have an explosive story.
Ooh.
This is kind of a firecracker. A friend of mine in high school used to have a friend who made his own firecrackers.
Oh, geez, that just sounds terrible.
Yeah, well, this is where it gets really funny. It was about that big, not very impressive, right? And he lights it. First he sets it on like a tire or something in his backyard, and he lights it. And I swear to God, he tears off running as fast as I've ever seen him ever run.
Oh, God, if you know the guy who made the firecracker is running.
Well, we're like kind of laughing at him. We're like, give me a break here. He slips and falls and is like crawling to keep going. And then it explodes. And you could feel it on your face.
Wow.
You could just
this big?
It wasn't that big. I mean, it was like a mini stick of dynamite is what it turned out to be. I mean, it was loud, and you could feel it. And then the end cap of this friggin' son of a bitch went flying into his house and broke the window.
Whoa, broke the window too? That's awesome.
So then he brings one when I was younger into our neighborhood after a roller hockey game that we had. We were having a party with a bunch of guys, and he brought it over. And he thought it was a good idea to light it in our backyard. And we knew what it could do.
Well, yeah.
So we stayed back.
And now you knew, yeah.
We're like, cover your ears, everyone. And they're acting like we did the first time, like,
yeah.
whatever. And then this thing blows up. Everybody's stunned. My neighbor comes out, and he's like looking over the fence like, is everything okay?
Who got killed over here?
We're like, yeah, dude, everything's fine. Go back inside.
Oh, yeah.
We look at where he put
You are wonderful with your neighbors, Chris. Go back inside. Leave us alone.
They're wonderful with me.
We're just blowing stuff.
Well,
I mean, in his defense, I mean, if I'm sitting there in my house reading a newspaper...
It didn't sound like a firework. It sounded like something exploded.
Yeah.
Someone would be with their hand on the ground.
In his defense, I understand his concern.
We look at the hole.
I would have done the exact same thing.
We look at the spot of grass where he put the firework, and it had blown the grass.
There was a crater?
Off, like that big. There
Wow.
was a mini crater, and the grass was gone. I mean, it looked like a little nuke went off.
I'm kind of glad he gave an explosion story, because that was fun.
It was fun.
That is cool. I need to get a hold of this guy for 4th of July.
I wouldn't handle one, but they were fun to watch.
Hey. So, Internet, what have you blown up or destroyed? What valuable piece of hardware or equipment, or I don't know, maybe a car. Maybe you blew up a car. I don't know. Maybe you did something awesome. Tell us.
On purpose or not.
Yeah, on purpose would be less funny, but or not would be what we're more going for, I would think.
It was the closest I had.
Yeah, well, it works. It works. So just post that in the YouTube comments below or on Google+, wherever you wish to post it. We'll see you guys in the next video.
We should go blow something up
We should. I think so. I can't even think of... Pull up the phone.
Get a champagne one. What?
Insurance.